we got our first snow today. I'll be all crazy and I'm gonna try to cook our dinner on here. Let's see if we can catch Magnolia's magical escape. We just got back from my goat mentor's house, not for goats. What's this white stuff, boys? What is that? What do you think, Magnolia? Oh, is stuff falling from the sky on you? What is it? What is it? It's snow! It's snow! Don't like snow? Hey, Bucky. You got snow! Snow is fun. Taste it, it's yummy. You don't like it? Nope, we're going inside. Hey guys, so excuse my voice, I'm still fighting a cold here, but we got our first snow today. I don't know if you can see out the whitewashed window here. Yeah, it's too bright out there. We got our first snow today, and kids are outside playing. We've got this fire cranking. This is the first day that we've had the fire going all day. We've run it overnight several times when the temperatures drop, but we haven't run it during the day yet. This is the first time, so that's pretty exciting because I'm probably off my rocker, honestly, but I'll be all crazy and I'm gonna try to cook our dinner on here. We still have not quite mastered getting a good fire going and maintaining it and stuff like that yet, which adds to my insanity, but I'm nothing if not a go-getter, so I'm gonna try it anyways, and it might get to the point where I end up having to throw it in the oven to finish it off, especially since we have church tonight, but it'll be what it is. It'll be fun. It'll be an exciting adventure. But I probably should have stoked this a little bit earlier. You can kind of see it there. Usually there's a really bad reflection when I try to take a picture of it, so it's actually a pretty good view, and you see it's actually caught quite well now. I could probably damper it down a little bit now. But I put my new Dutch oven that my mommy got me for my birthday, which is really cool, and I love it because it's oval instead of round, so I can fit like a bigger piece of meat in it, and it still fits on the stove top, whereas a round one, the bigger you get, it's gonna hang off the edges, you know, so that was exciting. So thanks, Mom. So I put it on there just to start warming up now, and then I'm going to go season up my meat and throw it in there probably with some broth here in just a little bit once it gets a little bit warmer, and then just kind of let it slow cook all day. Basically this will be my crock pot. The kids are outside playing in the snow, and I started warming up some goat milk on the stove in there to make some hot chocolate, and I thought, what am I doing? Why am I warming this on the stove when there's a wood stove going? So I moved that in here as well, and it's just slowly warming up to make them some hot chocolate for when they come in. So let's see how this goes. It'll be fun. I thought I'd show you this just for fun. I have an infrared thermometer here, and so the surface of the stove right now is about 350 degrees there. So it's getting quite warm. But then we have this little shelf back here, and it actually stays a lot cooler, like more than 100 degrees cooler, see? So that'd be a good like warming spot just to keep things warm. Whereas for cooking, we can keep it up the front. And I put this Dutch oven on the stove, oh goodness, 25 minutes ago. And let's see. So it is up to almost 170 degrees. So it's warming up pretty good here. So we'll be able to get that lamb in there soon and hopefully have an amazing dinner tonight. Bedding down, keeping warm with your babies. Oh my! You are not a baby. What are you doing up there, Daisy? Your baby's trying to catch up to you. Would she bite you or something? What are you doing up there? Crazy Daisy? How are you gonna get down? How are you gonna get down? You gonna jump? Little mini-me's over here like, Mom, what are you doing up there? I was trying to eat my breakfast. Magnolia, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Hello. Magnolia has learned a new trick. Haven't you, girl? Did you learn how to jump out of the kid cage? That's 2 mornings in a row now. She has just bounded out of the barn to greet me. You silly girl. How'd you do that? How'd you get out of there? I'll have to put my phone in there tomorrow so I can see it happen. She wants her breakfast. Is what you're looking for? Okay, I'm coming out here to do morning chores. Let's see if we can catch Magnolia's magical escape from kidding pen. Okay. This is an interesting angle. I just have my phone up on its kickstand here. I just finished milking Daisy. I tell you, her udder doesn't look like much, but she is the absolute easiest goat to milk. I love milking her, and she gives me the most milk of all three. So she is definitely a keeper. Loving that. Adeline here has been not the greatest milker this time around. She's very moody and steppy a lot. And she really hasn't been giving me a lot of milk lately, and I can't quite figure out why. So that's a thing. I think maybe I'll get some red raspberry leaf to give to her when she's eating, see if that doesn't help boost her production. So I'm not sure what that's about, other than that, she keeps trying to wean her kids, I think. So maybe that's caused her production to drop, but I'm not really sure. So that's a thing. And then Demelza, even though she has those tiny teats, I've actually come to really enjoy milking her. I've kind of gotten the hang of it now, and she stands so well. She stands the best of all of them. And her milk is like literally yellow in the pan. Like, it's so rich and creamy, so much butter fat. So, yeah, that's it. See what I mean? Put your foot down. So that's how things are going. You saw Magnolia jump the gate there. She is running around yelling at me to give her her bottle, which is in my pocket, keeping warm. But yeah, I'll give it to her when I'm done with Adeline here. But it's pretty much done already. Not very good. This cold isn't helping. It's making everybody's production drop a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with hers. Still trying to figure that one out. And yes, we're still milking outside, even though it's been a really, really cold December thus far. A really cold winter. It just came on real sudden and hasn't left. We've been out here as low as 12 degrees milking. As long as my hands are on the udder, it's okay. It's when I'm done that it gets really nippy. Good girl. Magnolia! Come here, Magnolia. Is Demelza not letting you out? Demelza wants to go in and get her breakfast. Here you go. This girl is beautifully... Well, when Demelza isn't beating her up, she's not going for your food. Demelza, stop. This girl's beautifully wide in the back. Really like her so far. Demelza, no. And since she comes from Daisy, we're gonna keep her and raise her up, see what comes of her. She's really big like Daisy, really wide in the back, so hopefully she'll turn into an amazing milk goat too. Good girl. Well done. Demelza, why are you being such a butt? You will get your food. She's not going to take it. You happy, Dance? You want your food? Oh, Aggie tail. So happy. Finally get your breakfast. That wagging tail gets me every morning. This is a lovely view, really. Not sure how to... Here, we'll prop you on the milk jar. There we go. So when I first started milking her,
I had to do one side at a time because it was just, I couldn't figure out how to grab hold and actually make it in the bucket, but I figured it out. You don't get as many fingers going, but it's got nice wide orifices and makes that fairly easy now that I figure out how to do it. All three of them seem to have one side that produces more than the other. Adeline and Daisy, it's both this side. Demelza, it's this side. So you'll see this, my right, your left side, will empty out pretty quick, and then I'll have the other side to go still. Well, it seems like this side actually, maybe the orifice is just wider on the side, so it empties faster because it's coming out faster. I don't know. Girl. You guys want to come out see Mommy? You want to go see Mommy? Okay. Woo. Baby Stampede! Everybody find their mummies. Am I your mommy? Am I your mommy? Did you come to find me? So, hopefully you can hear me with the wind blowing. We just got back from my goat mentor's house, but not for goats. So, I guess a couple months ago now, when we discovered that one of our rabbit does was not a doe, I started looking for a replacement, and several dead ends and a couple scams later, I finally was like, forget this. And I remembered that my mentor's mom raises meat rabbits. So I reached out and asked if she, by any chance, had a couple left over from the year that I could buy from her. And she actually had an adult who had just had babies, and she was wanting to get rid of her. So once she raised up and weaned those babies, now she's ours. So meet our new bunny.
Hazel.
Hey, pretty girl.
Hazel.
Hello, pretty bunny. How are you? So she's a pretty girl. She'll definitely add some color to our rabbitry, which I like. I like color. So
Me too.
she is a New Zealand, like our other mama over there, but as you can see, she's much bigger than our other bunny mama over there. So good lines, bringing in some good genetics here, hopefully, to help us get better quality. What you think of that, Big Boo? What you think of her? Oh, you're okay. You're just gonna hide from me. Okay, cool.
He's a hiding.
And we've moved Clover over to here, and he sees her up there. He's very curious. Hey, Clover.
Except scared.
Since Clover, we now know is not a girl. Yes, I know you're very capable. We know, but you're also very small. So we need to find him a pet home because he's just too sweet. I'm up here in the loft getting hay. And this little one just jumped right up on the gate for him. Magnolia! Magnolia! She just wants to be held and loved. Don't you? You gonna go back in, or you gonna stand on the gate? They're all getting so big. especially Magnolia.